Have you ever wondered how Italy, a country known for its rich history, culture, and picturesque landscapes, grappled with severe economic problems after World War II? In the aftermath of the war, Italy was confronted with a mountain of economic challenges. The nation was grappling with inflation, a beast that was constantly raising its ugly head, sending prices soaring and making life difficult for the average Italian. Bankruptcy was knocking on the door of major arms and shipbuilding firms, threatening thousands of jobs and potentially crippling a significant section of Italy's industrial sector. In tandem with these financial woes, unemployment was on the rise, reaching an alarming figure of 2 million. This surge in joblessness was not just a statistic on paper, but a tangible crisis that affected countless Italian families and individuals. During this period, the nation was also racked by widespread strikes and land occupations. What was intended as a show of strength by the working class turned into a period of unrest and instability known as the Biennio Rosso, or the 2 red years. This was a time when revolution seemed to be just around the corner, a spark away from igniting. The Socialist Party, dominated by its maximalist wing, was clamoring for this revolution. However, their calls were largely rhetorical, lacking the necessary groundwork and preparation to bring about such a radical change. Unfortunately, this period also saw the failure of the party and trade unions to form alliances with the Catholic movement, further fracturing the political landscape. The post-war coalition governments were weak, their authority undermined by their inability to quell the strikes and manage the economic crisis. As a result, inflation and economic failures ate away at the confidence of the middle class, the backbone of any society. Their faith in the government's ability to steer the ship through these troubled waters was severely shaken. The post-war years were indeed tumultuous for Italy, with weakened governments, inflation, and economic failures undermining middle-class confidence. In the midst of this economic turmoil, Italy saw significant changes in its political landscape. Universal male suffrage and proportional representation were introduced in this period, which dramatically reshaped the political scene. The Socialists and the Catholic Italian Popular Party emerged as the largest parties, reflecting a shift in the dynamics of power. The Socialist Party, however, was not without its internal struggles. Its left wing splintered off, forming the Italian Communist Party. This split weakened the left as a whole, diluting its influence and creating divisions that proved challenging to overcome. But it wasn't just the fragmentation within the left that was problematic. The newly formed Italian Communist Party pursued a sectarian policy, isolating itself from potential allies. This party, rather than seeking to form anti-fascist alliances, instead entrenched its own position, further contributing to the fragmentation of the left. This shift in the political landscape had profound effects on Italy's economy. The division and lack of unity within the left led to a lack of cohesive economic policy, exacerbating the economic problems Italy was facing. The political instability contributed to a lack of confidence in the economy, adding fuel to the fire of economic turmoil. All these factors combined to create a political environment that was ill-equipped to deal with the economic challenges of the time. The introduction of universal male suffrage and proportional representation, the split within the Socialist Party, and the sectarian policy of the Italian Communist Party all played a role in this. This shift in the political landscape was not just a historical event. Its effects continue to be felt in Italy today, influencing current economic and political conditions. The legacy of this period is a reminder of how closely intertwined the political and economic spheres are, and how changes in one can have a profound impact on the other. This shift in the political landscape had profound effects on Italy's economy, and these effects are still felt today. Fast forward to today, and Italy's economy is still grappling with the legacy of these post-war years. Once the powerhouse of Europe, the Italian economy is now marked by high unemployment rates, stagnant economic growth, and a burgeoning public debt that seems to loom over every facet of the nation's future. Just as in the tumultuous post-war years, the economic crisis has led to a major shift in Italy's political landscape, with a resurgence of far-right and populist movements that echo the instability of the past. But let's delve deeper into the current economic situation. Italy's unemployment rate remains one of the highest in the European Union, a persistent issue that harks back to the 2 red years after World War I. The nation's youth are particularly affected, with many young Italians struggling to find stable, well-paying jobs. This has led to a brain drain, with talented young professionals leaving Italy in search of better opportunities elsewhere. The Italian economy's growth rate is another cause for concern. Once among the fastest-growing economies in Europe, Italy now lags behind its peers. The economic stagnation is a stark contrast to the vibrant, bustling Italy of the past, a nation known for its robust manufacturing sector and strong export performance. And then there's the public debt. Italy's public debt is among the highest in the world, a looming specter that threatens to derail any attempts at economic recovery. The debt is a constant reminder of the economic missteps of the past, a burden that the nation has carried for far too long. Yet despite these economic woes, Italy remains a significant player on the global stage. The nation's rich history, cultural heritage, and strategic location make it an important hub for trade and tourism. It's home to some of the world's most iconic brands, from Ferrari to Gucci, and its manufacturing sector, though struggling, is still one of the largest in Europe. Despite its challenges, Italy remains a significant player in the global economy, but the scars of its economic past are still evident. So, what can we make of Italy's economic journey from the post-war years to the present? Let's circle back. Post-war Italy grappled with severe economic issues, including inflation, bankruptcy of key arms and shipbuilding companies, and soaring unemployment, which peaked at 2 million. This tumultuous period, known as the Two Red Years, pushed Italy to the brink of revolution, but it never quite tipped over. Simultaneously, we saw a shift in the political landscape. The Socialist Party, dominated by its maximalist wing, called for revolution but failed to prepare effectively for it. This fragmented the left, leading to the birth of the Italian Communist Party. Universal male suffrage and proportional representation were introduced, and the political power shifted between the Socialists and the Catholic Italian Popular Party. Fast forward to the present, Italy is still grappling with economic challenges. However, it's important to remember that the current situation is the result of a complex interplay of historical, political, and economic factors. While the journey has been fraught with obstacles, Italy's economy continues to show resilience in the face of adversity, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Italian people.